I never believed in curses, let alone thought a ring could bring one to life. It was a sunny afternoon at the flea market when I stumbled upon an old, ornate ring. The vendor, a frail woman with eyes that seemed to pierce through reality, warned me in a hushed tone, "Once worn, it clings to you." I chuckled, dismissing her words as mere sales tactics. But as I slipped the ring onto my finger, a shiver danced up my spine, and the shadows around me seemed to deepen, as if the world had taken a breath and was waiting for something sinister. The whispers began at night. At first, they were faint murmurs, almost indistinguishable from the rustling leaves outside my window. But as the days passed, they grew louder, more insistent, speaking of secrets and desires I never knew I had. I tried to remove the ring, but it felt like it had fused with my skin. Panic set in when I realized the whispers knew things about me, things I had never shared with anyone. They spoke of my childhood fears, my deepest regrets, and slowly, they began to suggest actions, terrible actions. Desperate, I sought help from anyone who might listen. Friends, family, even a local historian who specialized in occult artifacts. Each time I showed them the ring, their faces would pale, and they'd quickly find an excuse to leave. It was as if they sensed the malevolent presence clinging to me. My nights became sleepless battles against the whispers, which now screamed and taunted me, echoing through the halls of my mind. I was trapped in a waking nightmare, my will eroding under the weight of the ring's insidious influence. Then one night, as I sat alone, the whispers suddenly stopped, replaced by an eerie silence. In that moment, I felt a strange compulsion to visit the local cemetery, a place I hadn't dared to enter since my childhood. Drawn by an invisible force, I found myself standing before an unmarked grave. The whispers returned, soft and solemn, guiding my hand to dig through the earth. With each handful of dirt, I unearthed a small, decayed box. Inside lay a brittle parchment, inscribed with the same symbols etched into the ring. As I read the words aloud, the ring tightened painfully, and the whispers crescendoed into a shriek. Then, abruptly, everything went silent, and the ring slipped off my finger, landing in the dirt. I stumbled back, my heart racing, as the ground beneath the grave cracked open, swallowing the ring and sealing itself as if nothing had ever disturbed it. The whispers were gone, but I knew they were not silenced forever.